What up, everyone? How are you? Welcome, welcome. So, this reading is for all my Virgos, all my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgos, and all my cross-talking Virgos. That's just someone who knows a Virgo who's here to see what's up. So, what's up, stalker? Hope you get all the information that you're looking for. Hope that everyone does, actually. So, we're going to get right into it. Start off the reading with an oracle card. So, we're going to do that. Hope you all are doing well. Much love to each and every single one of you, and thank you for tuning in. Oracle for Virgo, please, and thank you. Messages for Virgo. Family, third eye chakra. Ooh, I love this. Ooh, this just made me feel happy and nice and comfortable. All warm and cozy. But it's intuitively knowing things about your family, right? Possibly a family member is giving you guidance, right? That just sparks a lot of, I want to say, intuition upon a subject. Okay? Family. Third eye. All right, Virgs. What did I say to one of my clients today? I said that when you start standing in your vibration, right, you'll notice that a lot of family and friends will stand away from you and vibrate away from you, and it's just because you're vibrating at a higher rate. And when you do, and you stand in your vibration, your soul family will start coming towards you. Like, it'll be no effort. Okay? It's a little side message, not for all, if you're feeling at that point. And for others, it's just intuitively knowing things about your family. So, sorry. All right. Virgo, let's see what we got going on for you. All right. All right. In the middle, which represents you, is the Strength and the Brother of Brushes. Ooh, if I can pick it up. But it's in reverse. This is putting up the white flag and standing down. You're holding back. What are you holding back? What is Virgo holding back? Doing the same thing over and over and over again. Habitual patterns that I feel like possibly are just going to end up killing you. Like, they're making you go crazy. All right? In the past, it's the 9 of brushes to the 10 of stencils. This is giving up on something that was making you money and making you feel very abundant, but absolutely giving up on it. And this is my sign for steps. It's like it's too much work, so you give up. You know what I mean? That's way too much. So you're leaving it. The mama stencils in reverse. No, it makes you want to, like, it's like stresses you out so much to the point where you just want to like go and take a self-care day and relax. This is like playing hooky because you're absolutely tired. All right. What's this 10 of stencils? Because I feel like whatever this is, it makes you money and it's very abundant. It's the world in reverse. It's needing to end that cycle, right? Because this is how you possibly acted in the past. This is it's non-responsibility. And it's knowing that you need to stop doing that and stick with it. See it, and then if I go in the middle right here, it's holding back, throwing in the white flag, okay, to the 2 of brushes, and recognizing that this is your pattern. I recognize my pattern. All right, you feel as though it's happening to you, not for you, though. It's a little overwhelming because if this is a life lesson, this is like one of those things where it's like, ugh, this is too much effort. I'm just gonna give it up. And even though it's going to create complete abundance. Like, and abundance can be like whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It can be an abundance of like paper clips if you want. I don't care. It's just like whatever you desire. All right. It's going to give that, but it takes a lot of work, you know? Um, the brother of brushes to the. And I feel like you have a little bit of like this feeling that you're getting played, right? This is just like, when you're at the point where you want to quit, like say a job and you're in a job and you're just like, yo, screw this, I'm out. Right. This is like quitting a job without giving a 2 week notice and just bouncing. You know what I mean? And then recognizing that this is what you need to do and you need to stop doing that. Right. And you're at the point right now where you're like, I feel like this is all overwhelming and this is just too much. So you're at the point where you normally would, you know what I mean, and just like throw up your white flag and be like, I'm done. All right, and because I feel like you feel unjustified right now, like someone's doing something to you and like playing you a little bit. To the 10 of buckets, playing with your heart. And again, it could be a family member. This could be working with a family member or something like that. Again. But I feel like if you go through this, what's this Wheel of Fortune? If you stand and if you stop perceiving this as it's happening to you, that you'll in the outcome of it all will be very fulfilling to you. You just have to actually just stand your ground and hold back from the devil. Like this is my toxic trait, right? Consistently thinking of something like addictions. It's because it's so drilled hard into your subconscious of who you are and what you normally do. It's like having like a shelf life. I feel like this is having a shelf life. And when I say having a shelf life, it's like some people, because I've looked at a lot of applications, right, for hiring, and you'll notice like how long a person will tend to stay at a job. You know what I mean? And it's what I call their shelf life. Like, oh, your shelf life is 2 years, so I won't like because it's just usually when they cut themselves off because they usually only perceive themselves as having that. Some people do it within relationships. They're like, I only last in relationships like this long before I start getting tired of it or something goes wrong or this or this or that. You're putting a shelf life on it. Like and it's gonna expire like the exact time that you're predicting. So it's things to look at. All right, so I'm gonna move on. I don't know. Moving the fuck on to them and their side of the story, and I just saw the King of Swords. Anyways, this deck represents them and their side of the story, and when I say them, it could mean a lot of different people. It's whoever you think of when I speak. Like I just said, I saw the King of Swords, and now at the bottom, this is your perception of them, the Devil. I feel like they speak truth a lot, and it gets under your skin. They may speak the truth that you don't like, all right? And they could have an addictive personality of being like that. Like, what about it? It's like, mm-hmm. You may think about them a lot and the honest truth that they say to you, quite frankly. The Eight of Swords to the Hangman, things that make you go, hmm, hmm. I feel like you don't know what to do with them. You don't know what to do with it. It's kind of like I feel like they sort of feel like a player. They feel like they're all that. The tower. You're having a realization of like I don't know how attractive their energy is, right? And you have to and how things with this person are changing, all right? And it may not be like the best, feeling right now. Um, could have kind of like came in. It could have been said immaturely at first, right, right, right. And what's inside of them is that King of Swords. Knights turn into kings, right? And I saw it. So it's like you know that they know the maturity of the situation, but I feel like it's coming out immaturity and like immature. It's coming out of their mouths or their actions and in their body language, just immature. So, and the Knave of Wands again. So, playa. Anyways, let's see. They have a lot of ambition, though. There's a lot of drive within this person. Like, it's a lot of get up and go. So, lots of action. The Hierophant, they're very smart. They've gone to school in the past for what, the Seven of Wands. They possibly have gone to school and dropped out to the Ace of Swords, and they may not be talking about it. The Six of Wands to the Nine of Cups in reverse. They're probably looking around at their friend circle right now and being like, "What the fuck?" These are supportive friends, and they're not really think they like it. It's coming in and it's hitting them fast. Oh, what the fuck? You're supposed to be my friend. So they're going through a little bit of this. They're not talking about a lot of that too. They're smarter too. They may not be talking about things that they've learned in school too, and they could possibly drop the subject fast. Okay, they may not be a dropout, and they may very well have like excelled very well through school, know very like a lot about a subject, but they don't talk about it and they drop it very very fast, and they're like, all right, yeah, it is what it is. Um, yeah, and then all of a sudden they're looking around, it hits them like, this is not my friend. What the fuck? Like, the Five of Coins in reverse are feeling less than, and feeling, yeah, they're giving that up. Nah, ew. It's five stacking on top of sevens. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying that continuously until someone's like, "Hey, I know what that means." I don't know what that means. I don't know. It's just a thing I see all the time. The Four of Wands, it's escalating to like celebration. Usually, when we're celebrating things, it's because we've like done something and accomplished a goal, right? Like, yeah, and it's taking steps to. I feel like this person, like they've worked for the knowledge that they have, so it's like they're very accomplished, right? So they know when, like, I don't know, I feel like they know when to shut the fuck up. The Eight of Swords tied, their hands are tied, right? But once they change their perception, they'll change their life forever of just feeling like, because I feel like they possibly do just like shut down instead of schooling people, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of that. The Seven of Swords in reverse, they've been played before, so they just, nah, I feel like they're not gonna waste their time. You know what I mean? Seven of Swords is like deceitful behavior. What's this? I feel like you feel like it's like how do I say this? You feel as though them not saying and talking and acting like that is like playing themselves. Like that's shady behavior. I feel like in your, like, just why would you do that is kind of like a feeling like in my face, as I was about to say in my face, and here's this Knight of Swords jumping in and being really, really like, oh, aggressive. I feel like it's kind of aggressive, immature aggressiveness. Not mad, just facts. Getting amped up and really, really like pumped about it. About things they know. That could be how like it comes out too. Like they get all excited and then they like and it comes out just like a whole like spew of facts, and then they go. I don't know. Because they were then holding it in. And they could be very defensive towards you because, like, I don't know. Again, they're a person who just is like, what the fuck? No. It's kind of funny. But, and it seems very harsh and, like, aggressive because I just feel like this person's, like, in a spot where they're like, no, make me feel like this. It's funny. Five of Coins in reverse to the Three of Coins, collaborating with them. This person, like, what's the Three of Coins about? The King of Swords. All right, collaborating with them. I saw this. Like, remember I said, like, you saw that. They know. You saw that in them, right? This is what's showing up right now. But the only way you're going to work with them is that they mature into it and, like, facts are facts. Stand into truth, right? Am I right? We're not, like, making crap up here. Like, this is a person who you can work with and mature into with. So, the Eight of Swords. Let's see, one more. The King of Coins in reverse. They just, I don't know, they feel like their hands are tied at this point. They just have to work on themselves, right? There's a lot of people involved, too. I do have to, sorry. Here's the Knave of Wands at the bottom. Could be dealing with a player, man. Like, seriously. The Knave, the Knight. Or there could be, like, there could be also, like, how do I say this? Again, I'm getting a feeling, like, I got this earlier in a reading that I did. That was, like father, like son kind of feeling. Maturing into, like, if this person continues, like, player ways and doesn't do self care and start like doing self worth, you know what I mean? They're gonna have, I don't know, they're gonna have a hard time accelerating. If they're honest with themselves, you'll be able to work with them. Here's another knave. Like, there's a lot of people involved. I don't know. This is a lot of like learning and maturing into subjects, all right? Because now that's a glow up of two matching suits. It's just no matter what happens, it'll all play out clearly, but it's I don't know if this makes sense to you. I definitely get this like definite player action. All right, and just they possibly have cheated on people before, and like I don't know. They're trying to be honest with themselves about things. I don't know. Anyways, we're moving on. Let's get some advice from the Virgos. Hi, messages for Virgo, please and thank you. The 9 of Cups. All right, you feel good. That's good. Ooh, the 9 to the 10. As soon as you feel good. I just heard like feel as if it'll all flow into fruition. Look at this. I feel like in the 6 of Cups, I feel like this is someone like a crush from the past, possibly, that's coming in, and it's like mm, possibly a crush that has shut you down and slammed doors in the face, right? And think possibly that you're not even thinking about. You know what I mean? What's this 10 of Cups to the Empress? You could be having like starting to create some Virgos may be having babies and like starting like getting pregnant and starting families. All right, and some of you may be worried about that with the faith, but have faith if that's what you want and you desire, get it. All right, if you want to see growth within your family and you have shaken growth within, like faith within that, like have faith and you will grow it. All right, because what's this? It's because there's rejection right here within it, and the Magician, there's an element missing, right? It's like this is going to be a hard feat to get, but the Chariot in reverse is going to be long and slow if you're upset over something about in the past that things, rejection. What's this 9 of Cups about? Because that's good. I mean, the Wheel of Fortune, you continuously remind yourself, though, of that you're good. And if you're not, continue to start to. Like, do that. You're good continuously. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what, you're going to figure out a way. If you intend to, and, like, this is what you decide to do, like, you're going to make it through. You know what I mean? You're good. The Hermit, even if you're alone, that's a whole lot of self. Being by yourself continuously, again, again, that's why there's this desire of, like, shaken faith of having kids and a family, if that's what you want. You know what I mean? And it's going way, way slow. Because if you're thinking it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. If you're thinking I'm alone all the time, guess what? You will continue to be alone all the time. That's going to be like, the missing element is the word you speak. Don't speak that shit into existence. Don't continue thinking about the time that is like doors were slammed in your face. The world when the cycle has ended. Tie that up, throw it up, and throw it away. Stop thinking about it. All right, that they can start thinking outside of the box of like things that are new that are coming in. All right, All right, my dear Virgos, I love you. I hope that resonated with you. And if I made you feel some sort of way, make me feel some sort of way and hit all my buttons, please. The like, subscribe, the share. And when you hit that little bell, you get notified when I post adult content on the YouTube. So, yeah. I love you guys. Much love. Until next time. Peace.